So I decided to watch my favorite League of Legends channel, Skill Gaps, to get an insight on the upcoming patch. And what do I see? Enough to fucking Camille support. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, as one of the biggest advocates for nerfing Camille back in the day, this one kinda hurt, okay? If y'all don't know, I am the best Camille support in NA, currently with a 61% win rate. Says who? Oh god damn it, the fuck do you want, Tolly? You're fucking plat too, talking about you're the best Camille support in NA. Guys, he's capping, don't fall for his bullshit. Hey, I've been trying to make Camille support a thing for a hot minute now, okay? I think I can say I'm the best Camille support in NA. If I motherfucking want to, okay? Now get lost, you're wasting the people's time. Whatever. Anyways, so yes, as the self-proclaimed best Camille support in the game, I have come today to tell you why Camille is the best support in the game, and how I'm planning to counteract these upcoming nerfs to her. So side note, you might have noticed I'm referring to the patch like it's on the way instead of it currently being live, and that's because I made this whole script like a week or some ago, so yeah, just ignore that. So first of all, what makes a good support? Sustain? I guess so. A good ADC? Come on, you know those are rare. Great engage? Yes, great engage. And Camille happens to have one of the greatest engage tools in this game. Her hook shot. Which is actually what is being nerfed in the upcoming patch. You see, you could be a beta male and go Nautilus, or Leona, or Fresh. Actually, I take that back, Fresh players are never beta. Or you could go with the Scissor Sizzler herself, Camille. All you gotta do is E any terrain and then E towards an enemy champion. Boom, instant CC. It's that easy. Unless you miss, in which case you might be fucked. But besides that, that's all there is. You see, Camille has this unique passive. Why is it starting to feel like an actual champion spotlight? Camille has this unique passive where she gets either a physical or magic shield based on her enemy's archetype, which once you land that sweet E and get at least one auto off, you're denying like 50% of the enemy's damage. Don't check the numbers, I'm not that good at math. That means you practically get to do free damage while receiving no damage yourself. It's free stonks, people, come on. Oh, you're not sold yet? Well, that's not all, because Camille also happens to have one of the best ultimates in the game as well, and holy shit, why did I spell ultimate like that, and why am I not correcting it instead of adding it to the script? Holy shit. Hexgate. She jumps high in the air, spreading her legs at approximately 10 degrees each, and locks whoever she's targeted in a box with her. Kinky. While simultaneously pushing out anyone else that was inside. It's like a fresh ult on steroids. What do you mean? It's Camille support, come on. What do you mean you'd rather play some midget pixie chick who gives you shrooms and makes you hallucinate? So wait, Absulon, you're telling me that I can get free CC on the enemy, deal damage, take no damage, and still do even more CC after all that? Well, suck my dick and call me P. Diddy, amen. And I didn't even have to talk about her Q. Come on guys, you all know what a fucking Q does. I don't have to explain it. And a W is practically a guaranteed hit whenever you E. If you miss it, you're just ass. Moving on. So yeah, now that I've convinced you to try out Camille support, I'm now going to tell you my plans on counteracting the nerfs. So nerfing Camille's E damage alone wouldn't have been that big of a deal, as it usually go Halo Blades on Camille support in order to get consistent burst damage after hitting your E anyways. But the nerf to Bloodsong is what I'd argue is really going to make her a little more tricky now. You see, the good thing about Bloodsong was that it is practically a free Trinity force. Obviously not as strong, but it made it so that you wouldn't have to spend a lot of gold in order to deal the same amount of item proc damage with it. So the first thing we have to think about is, what is going to replace Bloodsong? It's Celestial, guys. Like, come on. You really think any of those other items could work with Camille support? Zazax. She doesn't even have AP scaling. So Celestial is the next pick, which means for more effective damage we're gonna need a good first item buy. Trinity is hella expensive, and since Riot has been on a support nerf tirade since this fucking season has started, the economy is looking pretty rough, okay? So we're just gonna X that out. Which leads me to the next best option, Essence Reaver. Almost the same scaling as Bloodsong, cheaper than Trinity with more damage. Alright, and honestly, that's the only big change we're making. The rest of the build practically stays the same. No, you don't build Eclipse on Camille support. I don't care what mobilitics or the Koreans tell you. Eclipse on Camille is a waste of fucking time. Essence River takes its spot. The only difference you could make to the build is instead of using Essence, you use like Iceborne. But that's if you need to go real tanky for a game, which most times you won't need to, unless you're behind cause you suck. Or cause the opponent went Janna. Cause now, okay, growing up is realizing that Janna is one of the most toxic supports in this game. But I'll talk about her more in another video. Just know that as Camille support, that bitch is permaban. Now just a little tip, you don't necessarily have to roam a lot as Camille support. I know some people believe that they do. But honestly, I rather roam only if my jungler needs help, mid lane is getting cooked, or bot turret is already taken. You could choose to roam a lot more, even choosing the occasional top roam. But do keep in mind, depending on your elo, that shit isn't gonna work out as well as you might intend it to. And that's pretty much it. Camille support, guys. I've been teasing on support for the past 2 years, and yet this is what I found myself making a video on. Life is so strange. Maybe On will be the next top lane champion to break out in support. I'll even double down. When it happens, make sure to come back to this video, alright? Anyways, it's been your good Absulon. Until next time, goodbye. And don't forget to mute your ADCs if they're bitching.
Is this revenge?